Evergreen State College is a relatively peaceful school located in Olympia, Washington. The college right now is in the news because it has literally been taken over by hordes of violent student activists. The majority of them are black. They're all angry for two reasons. The first reason is that they want a day without white people on campus and white people aren't leaving the campus. The second reason they're angry is because there's a lot of videos of them circulating the internet of them shouting at white teachers.
Have got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. These racist teachers have got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. These racist teachers have got to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. These racist teachers have got to go.
According to Professor Weinstein, what occurred on campus, so the various meetings and demonstrations, were even crazier than what the public has seen in the videos on the internet. And following the meetings and demonstrations, Professor Weinstein was forced to leave the campus. These mostly black student activists wanted him to leave campus so bad that they started threatening and endangering his own life just because he's white. Let me repeat that again. They began threatening and endangering a professor's own life because he's white. If this is not a hate crime, I don't know what is. This is someone who has worked his whole life to get into the position he is currently. Someone who has immense academic foresight, and they go after him because he's white. Again, if this is not a hate crime, I don't know what the hell is. The only mainstream media outlet to report on this story so far, by the way, is Fox News. The rest can't be bothered with this because racism against white people is accepted these days. I want you to imagine just for a second that a group of white students got together, screamed at an innocent black lady they saw, all while shouting over and over again, "White power!" I don't think too many of us would be happy about that scene, and rightfully so. Such behavior is absolutely disgusting. So why is it then okay the other way around? Martin Luther King Jr. wouldn't stand for racism against whites, but sadly, I don't think these people are even smart enough to realize that they're against what Martin Luther King Jr. stood for: racial unity, peace, and so on. Look, I know you people are angry, but by doing this, you're just proving the naysayers and haters correct. You're proving to them that you're all violent and hostile and that you're not willing to engage in debate and in conversation. In addition, you're proving to the whole world that you're anti-free speech, you're anti-peace, and you're a bunch of crazy racist rioters, and that's how we should treat you. If you don't want to be treated like that, then grow up and stop acting violent. Sit down and talk about your problems. Talk it out with people. Maybe have a legitimate conversation. Maybe you do have legitimate grievances, black college students, but no one is going to care about your legitimate grievances if this is how you always act. This black violence and anti-white racism you're displaying is creating more and more hatred and racism. And we don't need more and more hatred and racism within America. We don't need you. I'm Jay Feza from the Rebel.media. If you enjoyed that video and you're sick and tired of the racism that's acceptable today, like and subscribe to The Rebel Edge.